Previously on Chibi D&D, the group is reading a book. Footsteps are heard outside and they peek into the hall. Elzahar asks Torek to cast light on his sword so he can see better. For the first try, he accidentally casts True Strike on the sword. For the second try, he casts Poison Spray, which very nearly killed the paladin. No longer trusting his own magic, Torek shouts Blatherskite and activates the Drift Globe. Logan appears from the dark hallway and introduces Captain Deb as a new party member hired to hurry along the extermination. Deb is eager to help finish off the remaining monsters, so Torek secretly scoops up the 55 platinum and they hurry on to the next door. Once again, they're approached by undead. After Elzahar attacks, Torek attempts to squeeze in, but there isn't enough room, so he crawls between the paladin's legs and points his new wand at the nearest enemy. 3 bolts of fire shoot forth and kills 2 of them. After that, though, Torek wasn't as lucky as his unpredictable magic continued to shoot off random, useless spells. A few times, Torek sets alarms on the undead and the sound would go off as the rest of the party cut them down. At another room, Elzahar fails to kick down the door and Torek fails to headbutt it open. Red is the one who successfully breaks in and looks around. After finishing off a good portion of the dungeon, they decide on another rest so that Torek can get a hold of his powers. As he attunes to his new spellbook, Red makes rat stew. This reminds Torek that Mr. Scribbles is still missing and he immediately suspects the soup, but he's hungry too, so he eats it with a small sob. After one last long rest, the party finds the rest of the undead. One room has about 8 of them. Torek, now in control of his magic, casts a 2nd level Burning Hands and kills 6 of them. After finishing off the rest of the dungeon, the group exits to find the outside field covered in goblin corpses. Logan approaches them and decides to inspect the cave to confirm that they actually did their job right. They head to their old camp and find an addict's kit in Logan's things. This upsets Elzahar greatly and he decides to reprimand the archer when he returns. Torek, in the meantime, finds out he can speak with animals due to a miscast spell from earlier. One bird tells Torek about his troublesome cousin who had to go to birdie jail and would be executed because, in the bird world, that's the only acceptable punishment. Logan returns and Elzahar nags the man, who demands an explanation for the undead. Elzahar and Red, who read the journal, then explain that his wife became a necromancer and used the cave for experiments before moving to the capital with their unborn child over 10 years ago. Torek and Red then slinks up behind this horror-struck drug addict. You gonna pay us now or what?